That's such a true statement. This is actually a really good, honest look at what it's like to learn how to draw. Hello, Josh here from Wing Canvas. If you didn't know, one of YouTube's biggest creators, PewDiePie, aka Felix, decided to take on the Herculean challenge of learning how to draw, and the art community, well, they have been blown away by his progress and have been reacting to it. So we here at Wing Canvas thought we'd also jump in and take a look to see what all the fuss was about. Spoiler alert, there's actually quite a good amount of things that you can learn from him. I thought I'd kind of just give my reactions to a few things that I thought were really important, or at least stood out to me, and I think would be really helpful. There's a point in the video at 124. In this section, he's kind of like looking over at his old art, and then he erases it, and then he is like completely changing the lower half, and then he redraws it. I think what's really neat about this is that it kind of goes to show he now is able to see his art and knows what proportions are missing, where things need to go, and he can kind of envision it. And then in another portion, after he kind of makes this a video adjustment, he makes this really cool point about training your brain to see rather than just the technical drawing part of your hand. And this is something that I was like, whoa, wait. He picked up on this on his own. It's something that I tell my students a lot. I think what they end up focusing on a lot is copying and studying what's in front of them and training kind of like their drawing abilities. So they're always asking, oh, how do I make my line work better? How can I make my shading better? But art is more about how to deconstruct something and then recreate it. Our real world is so complicated, whether it's the drawing part of it, it's the rendering, lighting, coloring. And so learning art is about looking at something and knowing what to look for and simplifying it so that you can then later build on top of it. Here he flips over to his sketchbook, and I think it's really funny that he's showing all these really good drawings of anime girls, but then he realizes that that's all he does. He could have improved so much faster, or he could have improved in a much different way if he didn't just draw one type of thing over and over again. Now he's limited himself in only drawing one thing. He's flipping through the pages and he brings up age, and I do think that with age comes a certain perspective about learning art that isn't always there for younger artists. The mentality that you have, I do think that changes with age. I can remember like when I'm younger, it feels like I was funneled in tunnel vision on what I want to draw. But then as I'm getting older and I'm seeing other types of art and I'm getting more exposure to different types of media, I do find myself more curious about other things. I do think it's crucial to expand your understanding of like what art is and like what are the different aspects of art, and try to see if you can include them into your own drawings. This is when he realizes that like this is not just a hobby anymore, and he went out to go get a book. I actually think this is like that turning moment, like a light bulb switch, because the fact that he went out of his way to buy these very technical and very academic art books on how to draw the human figure, hands, anatomy, perspective even, and those things aren't the most exciting things to just sit down and learn. I think what's really funny about seeing this video is that it's a really good snapshot of every artist's kind of growing pains that happens. You go in and you're excited and you're drawing and you're like really hunkered down and you really want to improve and draw, and you're drawing and you're drawing and drawing, and you hit a point where you're like, oh, there's something here. I can make this work. And you can see that on his like 80-day period. And it's funny that he hit this kind of rut. Every artist kind of hits that as well. And he's also realizing it's like, oh, like the learning curve, it's like kind of smoothish, and then you plateau. But then not only do you plateau, sometimes you kind of like dip down and the path to learning is like all over the place. It's not linear per se. There are some days where you draw and it just looks really good. And then other days where you draw and you're like, I thought I knew anatomy. I thought I knew how to draw the human figure, or I thought I knew how to draw a face, but man, it's not working. This is a really good example of art being at sometimes a mental game or challenge or obstacle that you kind of just have to get over. Art can be very discouraging because of this back and forth meandering progress that happens when you're learning art. And it's really cool to see that he's not letting go, and he's like, no, I understand that it's going to take some time, so I'm going to stick with it. I think there are 5 things that are kind of crucial to how he learned how to draw and how he improved in the way that he did. The first one, I think, is goal. He has a goal in mind. He has a goal of drawing anime characters. So like how to approach line work, how to draw hands, how to draw clothing, the style, the rendering, the eye shapes, the head shapes. All of it is to draw anime characters. He's not learning, or at least I don't know if he's learning proper proportions, like realistic proportions. I don't know if he's ever tackled realistic paintings. I don't know if he's tackled still life paintings. It seems like he's just drawing anime characters. It makes it easier to figure out what are some things that you want to learn and how to approach it. So having a goal kind of gives him a direction to head in. The second one is practice. He practices a lot. I don't think you have to practice every single day because you can't get burnt out from it and you can't get tired of what it is that you're drawing. But practice and practicing good things and good habits are essential to making sure that you learn and grow as an artist. The third thing is diversify. He's learning to draw other things. He's not just drawing anime girls only. He obviously clearly decided, oh, I'm gonna draw like guys now. I'm gonna draw the environments. I'm gonna draw buildings. I'm gonna draw anime panels. But not only that, he switched up his medium. He decided to use a brush pen. He decided to use a tablet instead of drawing on paper only. By keeping things moving and switching it up, it causes your brain to treat it like a new challenge and a new obstacle to tackle. The fourth one is observe. Learn to observe, not just the act of drawing, because art is about learning how to look at something, break it down, and apply it to your drawing. When you look at a realistic human face, you're learning to observe, well, where does the cranium go? Where does the middle center line go? Where are the eyes, the nose, the mouth? He's not just observing, but he's also going out of his way to get resources. He's learning the fundamentals. He's going out to buy books and learning all these things. So that's kind of the misunderstanding. People go like, oh, practice, practice, practice. And you're like, okay, I just draw the same thing over and over again. But he's learning to, like, okay, I'm going to practice figure drawing. I'm going to practice how to draw hands. I'm going to practice how to draw anatomy and human facial proportions properly. So the fifth one is positive outlook. I think that if you have a realistic outlook on drawing, see the forest for the trees. You know, don't get too funneled in on like what's not working. Like kind of understand this, like, okay, art takes time. You got to learn it, you got to practice it, you got to continue expanding your knowledge and information. As you practice more and you do your research and you learn more fundamentals, eventually you're going to start seeing your skills improve over time. So I just talked about some things that I think he did really well, and like the five kind of points that I think are really important to keep in mind as an artist. But what are some bad habits? Now, they're not necessarily bad habits, but I do think it's something to maybe keep in mind if you really want to improve as an artist. And the big one is drawing over and over again the same thing. I think there's a little bit of a backwards approach where we start drawing what we like to draw, but not what we should be drawing. Whereas if you think about learning music, it's harder to be good at music if you don't know how to read music, proper playing techniques, timing, etc. It would be like wanting to play your favorite song but never played an instrument before. So it's probably more efficient to learn all the technical stuff and then tackle and try your hand at drawing the stuff that you want to draw. And then the second thing that's kind of like a bad habit, it feels weird calling it a bad habit, but practicing every day. Again, it's not necessarily a bad thing to practice every day, but it's also good to take breaks. It's good to have downtime. It's good to be like, okay, I'm gonna refill the creative tank. I'm gonna rest my hand. I'm gonna go watch a movie or go outside or hang out with friends or play video games. Those things refuel your tank, and a lot of times we don't realize we need a break. And then when we burn out, it's like, oh, now I really don't want to draw. It's good to practice consistently and it's good to practice a lot, but I wouldn't say that you need to practice every day. Have some downtime and recharge. This is actually a really good, honest look at what it's like to learn how to draw. And there's a lot of good habits and there's a lot of good takeaways to take from PewDiePie's drawing experience. Join a virtual class in seconds and learn live from professional artists. Enjoy weekly assignments, individual guidance, and real-time feedback on your artwork so you can create like a fearless illustrator. If you learned something new, please like and share this with a fellow art nerd. If you love receiving quality and free arts education, subscribe. Here's a couple other videos you can check out next.